ladies and gentlemen, fans around the globe, and every young dreamer who has ever picked up a bat or bowled a ball. We stand at a moment of history. Pakistan's match is not just another fixture on the calendar. It is the defining chapter of the Asia Cup. This is not about statistics, not about records, not about rankings. This is about destiny, about courage, and about the heartbeat of a nation that breathes cricket. The next match will decide whether Pakistan lifts itself into glory or lets the opportunity slip away. And today, I want to share 3 key truths that must guide Pakistan if they are to claim the future of this Asia Cup. Cricket is not merely a sport played within the boundaries of a field. It is a test of human character. And when the stage is as big as the Asia Cup, the match is no longer about runs and wickets alone. It becomes a battle of resilience, temperament, and courage under fire. In the next match, Pakistan will not be judged only by the scoreboard, but by the strength of its characters when the game reaches its boiling point. The truth is, big moments demand big characters, and the Asia Cup has now arrived at exactly that kind of moment. Every tournament has its match that defines the journey ahead, and this one is it. Pakistan will need to step forward with clarity, discipline, and above all, courage. This is the time when the weight of expectations will press hardest. Millions will be glued to their screens, and thousands will roar from the stands, yet the players must find silence within themselves. The bowler running in with the new ball must remember that one delivery can set the tone for the day. The batter facing the first over must know that a single stroke, played with calm authority, can shift the energy of an entire nation. These are not moments for hesitation or second guessing. They are moments for decisiveness. That is what separates the great from the good. When everything is at stake, greatness is found in the ability to stand tall. Pakistan's cricket history is filled with nights where unexpected heroes rose from the shadows. Time and again, when the world counted them out, someone in green turned pressure into opportunity and wrote their name into folklore. That same spirit must ignite again. Someone must carry the burden of responsibility. Someone must fight even when the odds look grim. And someone must play the innings or bowl the spell that inspires generations. Because in this match, Pakistan does not just need players. They need characters who can lift the nation on their shoulders. And when the dust settles, those characters will be remembered not only as match winners, but as history makers. In cricket, momentum is the invisible force that decides outcomes long before the final ball is bowled. It is not something that drifts into your dressing room by chance. It is seized, fought for, and protected with every ounce of energy. For Pakistan, the upcoming match is a test of belief, because belief is the very seed from which momentum grows. When a team believes in itself, suddenly boundaries seem easier to clear. Yorkers find their targets, and fielders sprint that extra yard. Confidence becomes contagious, and it transforms a group of individuals into a unified force that feels unstoppable. Pakistan must step onto the field with absolute conviction that they belong on this stage, that this Asia Cup is theirs to claim, and that no opponent can dictate terms to them. The danger lies not in the opposition's skill, but in any crack of self-doubt. Because once hesitation enters the mind, momentum begins to slip. That is why belief must be unshakable. If an opener survives a tough spell and begins to time the ball sweetly, belief will flood through the dressing room. If a bowler bends his back and rattles the stumps with pace and fire, suddenly the entire team will find an extra gear. These are the moments when momentum changes hands, and Pakistan must be ready to grab it and never let go. The beauty of momentum is that it multiplies itself. A diving stop in the deep can lift the bowlers. A brave partnership under pressure can inspire the dressing room. And a spell of hostile, fast bowling can silence even the loudest crowd. That is why Pakistan cannot afford to wait for momentum to arrive. They must create it. They must play with intent. They must attack with clarity. And they must seize every half chance as though the future of the Asia Cup depends on it. Because it does. Belief is not just an inner thought. It is a weapon. If Pakistan brandishes that weapon with purpose, momentum will swing their way. And once it does, it will carry them straight into history. This next match is not only a contest between bat and ball, it is a defining chapter in Pakistan's cricketing story. Beyond the runs on the board and the wickets in the column lies something much larger: legacy. Legacy is what separates one ordinary game from a match that lives forever in the memories of fans. For Pakistan, This encounter is more than an opportunity to reach the next stage of the Asia Cup. It is a chance to shape how the world remembers them in this tournament. Matches of this magnitude are remembered not for the routine plays, but for the extraordinary courage, the unshakable fight, and the unforgettable performances that rise above the moment. When players walk out wearing the green shirt, they carry not only their own dreams, but the pride of millions. Every boundary struck will echo in streets across Lahore, Karachi, Peshawar, and Quetta. Every wicket taken will be celebrated in schools, parks, and cricket clubs where the next generation is already dreaming of their turn. This game has the power to inspire a young boy bowling with a taped tennis ball on a dusty pitch, or a young girl learning her first cover drive under the evening lights. That is the true meaning of legacy. It transcends the field and touches lives far beyond the stadium. For Pakistan's players, the challenge is clear. They are not just fighting for victory, they are fighting to be remembered as the team that stood tall when it mattered most. Years from now, people will not recall the minor details of this Asia Cup, but they will recall the heroes who turned pressure into triumph. They will speak of the passion, the fire, and the unity that carried Pakistan forward. This is why the upcoming game is bigger than cricket itself. It is about leaving behind a mark that endures, about showing the cricketing world that Pakistan is not merely participating in this Asia Cup, but defining its very future. Legacy is written in moments like these, and this match is Pakistan's chance to write theirs in bold letters. Do you want me to combine all three expanded keynotes into one continuous full speech with intro and conclusion so it feels like a polished, ready to deliver address? So my message is clear: big moments demand big characters. Belief builds momentum, and momentum builds champions. And the next match is about more than victory. It is about legacy. Pakistan, the Asia Cup is in your hands. The future is waiting. The world is watching, and the time to seize it is now.